Chosen one. Do you feel it? That quiet pulse of divine energy that runs through your veins. You were chosen long before you ever understood what that truly meant. Before you knew the weight of the world would press against your shoulders. Before you even realized the depth of the power within you. God marked you. He called you. Your soul was set apart from the moment you breathed your first breath. And today, this very moment, you are awakening to a truth so powerful, it will change the course of your life forever. You are not just anyone, you are a chosen one, a warrior in the spirit, destined for greatness. There's a light within you that has been glowing since your earliest days, perhaps even since before you came into this world. It's a light that cannot be extinguished, a flame that will burn brighter than any darkness that may try to engulf it. You were never meant to fit into the ordinary. You were born to stand out, to rise, to break through barriers that others never even saw coming. And now, the time is here for you to fully step into your divine calling. You may not have always known it, but you've been walking this path your entire life, even in those moments when you stumbled, even in the shadows. Those trials you faced, those wounds you carried, they were shaping you, refining you, making you who you are today. Every tear, every struggle, every battle has led to this very moment, the moment you finally hear this truth. You were chosen. You are chosen. And it's time for you to awaken to that power. Do you remember the moments from your childhood? The moments that may have seemed small then, but now, as you reflect, you feel the hand of God gently guiding you. Perhaps it was an event, a conversation, a quiet moment alone, where something deep within you stirred. God spoke to your heart in those moments, planting seeds of greatness that were meant to grow and flourish over time. You may have dismissed them, thinking they were just the innocent dreams of a child, but now you see. Those moments were not mere coincidences. They were divine markers, signs that you were always meant for more. This is not a time to hesitate, chosen one. This is the moment to take hold of that inner knowing and realize that your destiny is unfolding before you, whether you see it or not. Every path you've walked, every challenge you've faced, has been leading you here, to this pivotal moment in your life. The stakes are high, and this is not a journey for the faint of heart. You are being called to embrace the fullness of your power, to step into the life that was always meant for you. If you ignore this call now, you risk living in the shadows of your true potential. You risk living a life that is not your own. But if you choose to awaken to your truth, everything changes. There is a divine urgency to this moment. It's not just another passing day, it's the beginning of a new chapter, one where you step into alignment with your purpose. You cannot afford to ignore the truth that is being revealed to you. You have everything within you right now to create the life you've been longing for, but it requires you to act. You cannot wait for the perfect moment. This is it. You've been called, and now it's time to rise. Now I want you to do something powerful. Right now, take a deep breath and let it fill your soul. Then I want you to click like on this video. Yes, click that button, because with that simple act, you are affirming your commitment to your divine path. You are saying yes to your calling. You are saying yes to the power that resides within you. Every time you press that button, you align yourself with the energy of the universe, confirming your identity as a chosen one. And if you haven't already, subscribe. This is not just about staying updated on a video. It's about staying connected to this divine truth, about remaining in the flow of purpose and divine alignment. When you subscribe, you are committing to walk this path, to receive the guidance and wisdom that is meant for you. You are claiming your divine inheritance. Don't wait. Take that sacred step. As you comment, "I am chosen," feel the power of your words. With every click, you move closer to the life you were destined to live. Your destiny is unfolding right now. Don't let this moment pass you by. This is your moment to say yes, to step into the power God has already given you. Chosen one, Do you hear the call of your soul? The still, quiet voice within you that whispers, "It is time. It is time for you to rise, to embrace who you truly are, and to step into the calling that has been placed on your life." There has always been a purpose for you, even when the world tried to make you forget it. Even in the moments of doubt and confusion, when your path seemed unclear, God has been there, walking beside you. His plan for you has never wavered, and today you are being called to remember that divine truth. The main theme of this moment, the essence of why you're here, is this: God has always been your provider. From the very beginning, He knew exactly what you needed, when you needed it, and how you would grow through every challenge. The struggles you faced were never punishments. They were shaping you, preparing you, molding you into the person who is ready to receive what has always been yours. You are His masterpiece, created with purpose, and it's time for you to trust that He has already made a way for you. Your life is not a coincidence. Every step you've taken, every trial and every triumph have been part of a greater plan, His plan for you. God's hand has guided you even in the moments when you felt lost, and His wisdom has been at work, even when you couldn't see it. The truth is, there's a purpose behind every twist and turn of your journey. The difficulties, the struggles, the moments where you felt you couldn't go on. They were leading you to a place of divine understanding, a place where you can finally grasp the depth of God's love for you. You, chosen one, were never meant to struggle alone. You were never meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. God wants you to know today that He is right there with you, guiding your steps, holding you in His arms, and waiting for you to fully step into the power that He has placed inside you. Trust that your journey has always been leading to this moment of awakening. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are equipped with everything you need to move forward in faith. It's time for a shift. It's time for you to let go of the old beliefs that have held you back, the beliefs that made you feel small, insignificant, or unworthy of the blessings God has for you. You see, those thoughts were never yours to begin with. They were lies from a world that wanted to keep you in a state of doubt. But you are not of this world. You are set apart. You are divinely designed for greatness, and it's time for you to stop doubting your purpose. You have already been equipped for this moment. If you've ever struggled with fear, uncertainty, or confusion, know this: the moment you release those worries to God, He steps in and takes them away. Imagine your fears as a storm cloud that has been hanging over you for far too long. But now, chosen one, see that cloud breaking apart. Watch as it dissolves into nothingness. Your worries no longer have power over you. They are replaced by the calm, steady presence of the divine, like a lighthouse that guides ships safely home in the darkest of nights. That lighthouse is God's love for you, steady, constant, and unwavering. No storm, no matter how fierce, can ever extinguish the light that guides you. And in this moment, you are choosing to let that light fill your soul with peace. Do you feel it? The weight lifting off your shoulders as you release the fear that has bound you. It is not your job to carry the burden of uncertainty. Your job is to trust. Trust in the divine timing, trust in the divine provision, and trust in the divine plan that has always been at work in your life. From this moment forward, you are stepping into your true self, the self that is rooted in divine certainty, the self that knows you are never alone and always supported. Now, chosen one, it's time for you to trust in divine provision. Just as a child never questions whether their parents will feed them or protect them, you must now trust that God will provide for you in every way. He is your provider. He has always been. And just as the sun rises every morning without fail, so too will your blessings arrive when you need them most. Your job is not to figure out how everything will work out. Your job is to simply trust that it will. You may have doubted this in the past, thinking that you had to struggle to make things happen, that you had to force your way into abundance. But let me tell you this now, that struggle is over. God is ready to bless you, not because you have earned it, but because He loves you. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. You just have to trust. Trust that the universe is already aligning things in your favor, even when you can't see it. Trust that every step you take from here forward will be guided by divine wisdom. When you trust in divine provision, you free yourself from the shackles of fear and scarcity. No longer will you live in the mindset of lack. Instead, you will live in the mindset of abundance, knowing that God's abundance is limitless. You are a vessel of that abundance, and the more you open your heart to receive, the more the universe will pour blessings into your life. So, chosen one, today is your day to step into that trust. It is time to release the doubt, the fear, and the struggle. You are divinely supported, and you always have been. From this moment forward, you can walk in confidence, knowing that everything you need is already provided for you. Say it now, and let it settle into your spirit. I trust in divine provision. I am supported. I am loved. I am worthy of all the abundance the universe has for me. Let those words resonate deep within your soul and feel the peace and power that comes with trusting in God's plan. Chosen one, there will always be voices from the outside, from the world, and sometimes even from your own past, that try to cast doubt on your divine calling. People who don't understand your journey, who question your choices, or who mock the path that God has laid out for you. But let me remind you of something essential. You were never meant to fit into their mold. You were never meant to be small enough for their narrow vision. You are chosen, set apart, and destined for greatness. A lighthouse does not dim itself for the storm. It stands firm, unwavering, and shines brighter, no matter the tempest around it. And just like that lighthouse, you must stand firm in your truth, chosen one. The winds of criticism and doubt will blow, but they cannot diminish the brilliance that shines within you. No one can block what God has already set in motion. The blessings that are meant for you cannot be halted by human hands. The divine has already marked you for success, for elevation, for transformation. When others doubt you, when they speak against you, understand that their words are merely reflections of their own limitations. They cannot see what God has already established in you. They do not have the eyes to recognize the power, the purpose, and the potential you carry. You must rise above it. Don't allow their voices to dim the fire that burns inside you. You are not here to appease the world. You are here to fulfill your divine purpose, and that is more important than any external opinion. The time for fear is over. You are standing at the precipice of your greatness, and it is time to soar. Your destiny is unstoppable, and the universe will bend to your alignment. Trust that every step you take is divinely guided, and that no obstacle, no matter how great, can stand in your way. When you stand in your truth, there is no force that can stop you. You are destined to rise, to shine, and to claim everything that is yours. Now, chosen one, let us talk about wealth, not just financial wealth, but the abundance in all aspects of your life. You may have heard the whispers of guilt or fear around abundance. Society telling you that it's wrong to desire wealth, or that success must come with struggle. Let me erase those lies from your mind. Abundance is your birthright. It is a divine responsibility. God does not give you blessings to hoard or to fear. He gives them to you so that you can expand, so that you can grow, and so that you can serve. Your abundance is not a burden. It is a gift that allows you to step into a higher level of living, not only for yourself, but for others. The wealth God has for you is meant to empower you to fulfill your higher purpose. You are not meant to live in scarcity, to hold back from what you deserve, or to fear the flow of divine blessings. Trust that everything you need is already provided. Let go of the anxiety around what you do not have, and trust that what is meant for you will find you at the perfect time. You do not have to work for your abundance. You must trust in divine timing and provision. You are like a tree planted by still waters, whose roots reach deep into the soil of faith. The fruit of that tree is your abundance, and it will come in due season. Trust in that rhythm, chosen one. Trust that your abundance is not just for you, it is for the world. When you begin to see wealth and success as part of your divine responsibility, you stop viewing it as something to fear. Instead, you begin to see it as a tool, one that will enable you to make a lasting impact on the world. The more you receive, the more you can give. The more you are blessed, the more you can bless others. Your abundance will not only fill your own cup, it will overflow, blessing everyone around you. This is the divine flow of life. When you are blessed, others are blessed. And in that flow, you become a vessel of transformation, a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. Now, chosen one, I ask you to consider this. What is the purpose of your abundance? It's time to look beyond your personal desires and see the grander picture. You were not blessed just to live a comfortable life. You were blessed to be a blessing to others. God has gifted you not only with wealth and success, but with the power to make a difference in the lives of those around you. Your abundance is meant to lift others, to break chains, to heal hearts, and to transform lives. Every gift you receive has a higher purpose: to make the world a better place, to inspire hope, and to bring light to the darkest corners of existence. When you use your wealth, your success, and your influence to serve others, you align yourself with the very energy of the divine. You become a conduit for the flow of love, compassion, and generosity. And in that flow, you find true fulfillment. When you help others rise, you rise with them. When you give freely, you receive freely. When you pour love into the world, love pours back into you. The spiritual cycle of abundance is infinite. It is not a cycle of taking. It is a cycle of giving and receiving, of serving and being served. And chosen one, as you step into your higher purpose, know this: your time has come. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is already here. You do not need to wait for anything to change. The change is already happening. Every step you take, every breath you draw, you are moving closer to your divine destiny. Now, I want you to speak these words and feel the power of them as you say them. I am chosen. I am divinely guided. I trust in divine provision. I am worthy of all the abundance the universe has for me. I am here to serve, to rise, and to make a difference. I am ready for my breakthrough. You are not waiting for your breakthrough. You are living it now. It is happening in this moment. Trust that all things are aligning perfectly for your highest good. Know that you are divinely loved, protected, and supported every step of the way. Step boldly into your destiny, chosen one. The time for waiting is over. The time for living your purpose is now. You are the light the world has been waiting for, and your destiny is already unfolding before you.